from 1914 up to the present. Today the flight has 6 Spitfires, 2 Hurricanes, a Dakota and a Lancaster, plus the 2 Chipmunks used for training. As you can imagine, our small cadre of dedicated engineers is kept very busy, looking after 5 different aircraft types and several different marks. These World War II aircraft are preserved in flying condition as a living tribute to those who served. Up front we can see MK356. She was built in Castle Bromwich. Suffering 3 wheels of landings over 60 operational sorties, she was eventually left behind in France as the squadron moved on after D-Day. She's painted in a desert camouflage scheme representing the Mark 9 Spitfire operated by number 92 Squadron. Trailing her is LF363, the Hurricane, built in Langley near Slough, first flown in January 1944, and was the last Hurricane to enter the RIAT service. LF363 served with 63 squadrons and 309. Spitfire and Hurricane working hard to keep on the wings of the Lancaster. Today, the Lancaster is flown by Flight Lieutenant Tim Dunlop with a co-pilot, Flight Lieutenant Neil Farrell. The navigator and the flight engineer are always on board. During the war, the crew was 7, but luckily there is less call for defensive air gunners and bomber aimers nowadays. Over 720,000 men and women who have given their lives in the service of the Royal Air Force. Flight Lieutenant Tim Dunlop, commonly known as Twigs, has been on the flight for 10 years. Twigs is a volunteer and gives his time and weekends to fly with the BBMF. He has previously flown the Hercules and been an instructor on the King Air. His current primary role, based at RAF Coningsby, flying the RAF's newest transport aircraft, the A400M Atlas. As you'll see, the Lancaster, Hurricane and Spitfire are lined up for a crowd left pass. As Flight Lieutenant Dunlop gives the instructions to the crews to roll out of their left turn and into the crowd arrival. The co-pilot of the Lancaster this year, Flight Lieutenant Neil Farrell, originally flying the Wessex until 2003 when it was retired from service. Dedicated people ensures that the BBMF is seen throughout the country from May to September every year. The flight engineers is led by Squadron Leader Booth, Warrant Officer Chris Shaw and Flight Sergeant Dave Burke. Our 30 engineers are working tirelessly to ensure that the BBMF aircraft are kept in excellent condition, conducting deep maintenance over winter. and then keeping the aircraft airworthy in the summer with these displays today. Display for the whole season with the Spitfire takeovers, getting frequently and to the window. Coming down the hill, the Spitfire gains speed rapidly. As we see, we'll have over about 60 feet. More about the Royal Air Force, border flights, you can find us at RIAT and MD.UK/BBMF. You can also follow us on Twitter, our active truth and our own accounts, such as BBMF_Spitfire. Finally, you can find out what we're doing, see great photos on Facebook and our official BBMF site. We also have an Instagram and YouTube channel accounts. There are many people tirelessly working behind the scenes to make all of this happen. Our main sponsor air shows come in. Are located in the RIAT villages here, just inside of the Typhoon. So if you want to go and say hello, be sure to go there. You will find some of our crew there throughout the day. Come and say hello to everyone here. On the 10th of February 2017, safely landing one of the BBMF Hurricanes following a major failure in the oil system. Flying on time when he landed from this emergency. Balances a lot of his flying in BBMF, come over as much as you can to get more experience into the Hurricane. Engineers. We have all the aircraft here today, except for 2 shipments. We're obviously back at our home base in our She flies around 180 hours a year, and we're trying to keep it serviceable for the period of March through to October. The engineers have worked tirelessly this year to keep her serviceable and currently doing her rolling out, coming straight towards us now. You'll see Flight Attendant Tim Dunlop call for a left turn and banking straight across the crowd line. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, what an amazing photo that makes as the bomb bay doors open and she comes over for a very open pass. Speaking to their Lancaster pilot, Flight Attendant Tim Dunlop, to find out what speed he's flying at, so they can measure their intake speed as they run up to the sides of the Lancaster. Ladies and gentlemen, big wave as the Lancaster moves to the Spitfire to the back. We hope you've enjoyed our displays for this season, and we've got many more to come. There's a few surprises for the next few days of the air show. And as that symphony and engines subside slightly, the hairs in the back of my neck are still standing up. I'm not sure if there is more evocative or stirring sound.
Individually, the Czech Air Force Gripen, the Italian Air Force C-27J Spartan, the Spanish Air Force Patria Aguila, the Royal Jordanian Falcons, and then at 2:15, the RIAT 100 Flypast. As we were describing earlier, a hugely busy period of the summer for the Royal Air Force, because this is very much the height of the RAF 100 commemorations on a national extent, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, absolutely. 2018 is a very special year for the Royal Air Force. And of course the display we've just seen, noble pursuit of freedom. From two world wars through to the Cold War and the Falklands, and of course the more recent conflicts in the Middle East, we are celebrating those that have served before us, and also looking to today, where we celebrate. It's a great opportunity for celebrating the whole force of regulars, reserves, civilians and contractors, and indeed the wider Royal Air Force family. But also we need to look forward. The UK at the moment does not produce enough people to fly and engineer and design and build the aircraft. So we need to inspire the next generation of aviators are actually taking place on schools around the country.
And here at RIAT, apart from the aircraft of the BBMF, the Great War Display Team, and the Norwegian Air Force Historical Squadron that we'll be seeing in the flight programme over the course of the 3 days, we've also got an excellent collection of static historic Royal Air Force aircraft, some of which you can find in the Vintage Village, and some very rare exhibits down there. The Yankee Aviation Film Service has stopped with Camel replica flew in, the World War I Aviation Heritage Trust B2E, and a clutch of aircraft very kindly provided by the Shuttleworth collection at Old Warden, the Avocuta, the de Havilland Tiger Moth, and we saw landing on earlier, having been delayed in getting here yesterday, their newly restored Spitfire 5C, which was brought in by their chief pilot, Dodge Bailey, and is making its first display appearance away from its Old Warden base here in the Vintage Village this weekend. And then that leads on to an array of post-war Royal Air Force aircraft, including the beautiful Bristol Sycamore helicopter of the Flying Bulls.